If there's one thing Games Workshop loves, it's a flimsy rod. These flight stands are mostly fine for smaller models, like this gun hauler, but if you're planning to tackle something a little bit heftier, for example the mighty Ironclad, you'll probably want to find an alternative, unless you want to suffer from some untimely snappage or embarrassing plastic danglage. Here's my solution. 6mm acrylic rod I bought on eBay. 300mm length seemed to be the sweet spot for price, so I cut it down with a hobby saw. On the underside of the ironclad, I cut off the part originally intended to be the connector, then cut a hole exactly the right size for the rod using a rotary tool. This part of the ship is hollow, and I'm not planning to glue the rod inside, so it had to be packed with putty. I used green stuff because it's a little bit softer than milliput, and it'll hopefully grip the rod a bit more firmly as it squeezes through. I did the green stuff bit by bit, pressing it down with the end of a paintbrush. Before it fully set, I pushed the rod inside to make sure it was a good tight fit, then withdrew. On the base I took a piece of azerite ruin and made a hole the same size, again with the rotary tool, then packed the underside of it with green stuff. I used milliput underneath that because I wanted a large mound and milliput is just cheaper. You can see I've started painting the base. The rod is a nice tight fit in both holes, meaning in theory I'll never have to glue it at all. It's very sturdy and has to be gently twisted before it comes out, so there shouldn't be any wobbling during gameplay. Let me know how you support your large models in the air, and feel free to ask any questions about tools or techniques here. Don't forget to like, subscribe and all that nonsense. And that's it. So remember, in Rod we trust.